During an asthma attack, the muscles surrounding the airways contract, causing the airway to become smaller. This makes it more difficult to breathe as less air can pass through them. Therefore, to treat the symptoms of asthma, the muscles surrounding the airways need to relax to allow the airways to open. In the body, noradrenaline keeps the airways open. During an asthma attack, patients need to take something to help noradrenaline. As can be seen below, the structure of noradrenaline and the structure of salbutamol are similar, and so salbutamol is used for this purpose. Adenosine triphosphate, ATP, is the molecule found in the body. At one side of the structure, there are 3 phosphate groups. In order to carry out its effects, salbutamol must find a way to get ATP to give away its terminal phosphate group to other proteins in the body, which allow the muscles to relax. ATP will not give away its terminal phosphate group unless protein kinase A, pKa, is active. pKa is an enzyme which helps ATP give away its terminal phosphate. pKa is usually switched off in the cell. To turn it on, another molecule called cyclic adenosine 3,5-monophosphate, or cyclic AMP, must be present at high levels. Sounds a bit confusing. If it is compared to a light switch, pKa is the light switch, which has the power to turn the room from darkness to light, i.e. allow ATP to give away its terminal phosphate group, so that the muscle can relax. But for the switch to turn on, your finger must press it, and your finger is represented by cyclic AMP. To achieve high levels of cyclic AMP, an enzyme called adenylyl cyclase can convert ATP in the cell to cyclic AMP. All of the above actions take place inside the cell. Salbutamol cannot enter the cell because it prefers to stay in water than fat, and so will not pass from the water environment outside the cell through the fatty membrane that surrounds the cell. In order to achieve muscle relaxation, salbutamol must bind to something on the outside of the cell which can communicate with the inside of the cell, and so will activate adenylyl cyclase. The beta-2 receptor is found on the surface of cells that line the airways. It is called a G-protein coupled receptor, meaning that it has a receptor outside the cell, it crosses the membrane several times, and has an intracellular component. This will help salbutamol because it can communicate with both the inside and outside of the cell. Salbutamol binds to this receptor. The G-protein coupled receptor is linked to a G-protein, which is made up of 3 subunits called alpha, beta and gamma. When salbutamol binds, the G-protein coupled receptor changes shape and can help them bind to the G-protein. The G-protein then changes shape, and a molecule of guanosine 5-diphosphate, or GDP, is replaced by a molecule of guanosine 5-triphosphate, or GTP. The alpha subunit has the ability to activate adenylyl cyclase, but cannot do so until it is separated from beta and gamma. The exchange of GTP and GDP allows the alpha subunit to separate from the beta and gamma subunits. It is like GTP and GDP are glue that hold the alpha, beta and gamma subunits together. GTP is not as good at holding things together as GDP, and so the alpha subunit escapes. The alpha subunit is then free to activate adenylyl cyclase and start the cascade of events inside the cell that eventually lead to relaxation of the muscles around the airways. This makes it easier for you to breathe.